Hi there, Pete from Craft Cellars here. I want to talk a little bit about the Millstone 100 Rye. This whiskey recently won the best rye in the world at the World Whisky Awards. And I think it's not before time. This whiskey has been a long favourite of mine in that category for, ever since I discovered it, to be honest. I'm a big fan of the distillery. I've already posted a review of their single malt peated PX, which I also love. This is a very different whiskey, but I think the quality from this distillery shines through in literally every product that they put out. So let me walk you through a little bit what we have here. So it's called the 100 Rye. Now this 100 is a reference to a number of things. So I'm just going to kind of read it off the bottle here. So it's 100 proof. It's 100 months old. I should qualify that by saying that's at least 100 months old. Every batch is slightly different. 100% rye grain, 100% small batch, 100% milled by Dutch windmills, 100% small pot still distillation, 100% new American oak, and 100% handmade. So lots of 100s there, but a couple of things to note there. That kind of combination of 100% rye and 100% pot still actually means this is what you would call a single rye whiskey. So essentially the exact same process as making a single malt, except it's not malted barley, it's rye that is being used. So an awesome product. Let me just tell you a little bit about what it is like. So obviously it being at 100 proof, that's a 50% ABV. So it's going to be quite big, but the first few things to note here, without question, there's a really, really obvious orange peel note to this whiskey. It's almost as if they've added orange to this, but they definitely haven't. Lots of spice, quite a lot of sweetness as well. Now obviously this is a premium rye and something that most people would drink neat, but for me this has got old fashioned written all over it. Let's see what it tastes like. That's kind of like as good as rye can be, I think. That is just extraordinary. So it is like a medley of different, not just flavors, but kind of sensations on your palate. It's got a wonderful kind of velvety texture to it, which you'll find with a lot of Millstone whiskies, to be honest. The way he does his fermentation and distillation, you'll often find that. But it's got these lovely little kind of prickly spicy notes all throughout. Even on the finish, it just keeps dancing away on your palate. And that orange peel note is also still there. The only other thing that you maybe get on the palate that you don't get so much on the nose is there's this kind of cinnamony, like baking spicy kind of quality to it as well. So I could spend quite a while actually just picking this apart. There's quite a lot happening in here. Orange peel, there's maybe some other citrus in there too, maybe some lemon as well. That is gorgeous. That is absolutely stunning. If you're a rye whiskey fan and you do not have a bottle of Millstone 100 Rye on your shelf, you really ought to get that sorted out. That's awesome. Thanks.